The reality is, ma'am, I make a great big old fee for them little old speeches I make. But what I did not tell her was the fact that on many occasions I've gotten up early enough in the morning to go down and speak to the men who drive the bread trucks that deliver the cakes and the pies to the restaurants and grocery stores many hours before you even turned over. I didn't tell her the number of times I've driven 50 miles, 100 miles, and on 3 occasions 200 miles at night, one way, my expense, to speak to a group of 12 people and then have to drive back home that night because I did not have enough money to pay a motel bill. I didn't tell her the number of times that I've spoken to the Lions and the JCs and the Rotaries and the Women's Garden Club. I didn't tell her the number of times I've gone into the vacuum cleaner and cookware and real estate and life insurance companies. The number of times I've gone into jails and prisons and drug rehab centers and any other place where I would have a chance to practice and hone my skills. I didn't tell her about all of those things, but I did those things. And I did them because I honestly thought I had something to say. I did them because I knew that if I was ever going to be paid for saying what I had to say, that not only did I have to have something to say, but I had to know how to say it in a way which would be acceptable to the people who were listening. And I did those things because, as my friend Steve Brown from Atlanta, Georgia says, anything worth doing is worth doing poorly until you can learn to do them well.